This video is definitely going to raise some theories regarding Terry Silver in Season 6 of Cobra Kai. Now, some people online are thinking that he's fully out of the picture, and it seems like the characters in the show also think he's out of the picture. He's not out of the picture. If you guys refer to Karate Kid 3, in the beginning, when he's in the hot tub with his secretary, well, she's not in the hot tub with him, but she's sitting outside of it, Margaret. He gets off the phone because Mike Barnes just shows up, and he's like, all right, good, send him in. She says, what are we going to do about the jury? He says, bribe them, as usual. Right there, we already know that this dude is bribing juries, and this ain't anything new. He's been doing it since the 80s, okay? When he's dumping radioactive sludge in different parts of the world, he's bribing the juries. And then, he also has friends that are the district attorney. Okay, he says, who's the DA on the case? The district attorney. And she says, Mr. Code. Ah, Willie, perfect. Let's have him over for dinner or whatever night, Wednesday night. What is he like again? The poached salmon. So he has freaking intel on everybody. He's not only like sending money out to the jury to buy them over, he's literally buying out and schmoozing the judge, the district attorney, all of these dudes. And this guy's been establishing himself doing this since the freaking 80s. So, yeah, I don't think Terry Silver's going to have a hard time staying in jail. He's probably already living it up somewhere else right now, and he's just waiting to make his move at the Sekai Taikai. He is not wasting any time. There won't be any problem with him being in jail or getting out of jail or anything like that. So, where does this leave him? Well, I think that he probably has a bunch of different hard hitters that are very, very Cobra Kai-esque that make probably Mike Barnes look like a joke. So, I would say he's probably just going to hire some of the world's best, create his own new dojo, and call it whatever he wants. I don't know what he's going to call it. Quicksilver, perhaps Quicksilver Dojo. Who knows? And he's going to have them enter the Sekai Taikai under some sort of, I don't know how he's going to do it, but he's going to maybe buy his way in, because that's kind of what Silver does. And he has that silver tongue. He's able to just schmooze his way into everything. Now, wouldn't it be wild if, let's say, like the finalists or something, this team comes in and it's frickin' Silver? I mean, we haven't even seen all the teams yet. Maybe the comes into part 2 of season 6 in November. This would be freaking wild. This like random new team comes. Maybe they got like silver satin robes. I don't know, something cheesy. Gold satin robes. And in walks in Silver behind this frickin' team of like crazy fighters from I don't know where, all over the world, who are absolute menaces, like worldwide #1 fighters. That, I think, would make it extremely interesting. Not to mention, when they go back to America, he would just start his own slew of dojos, like what he wanted to do with Cobra Kai, or he would just take the name back and sue the shit out of Kreese. There's a ton that Silver can do because he's just so high up in, not even in just the legal system, because he's bought his way through everything, but because of his status and how he's kind of schmoozed his way through all of California, all of America even, maybe even parts of the world. I would say that Silver has pull like we have never seen before, and I think season 6, and now that he has to pull out all of his cards, we're going to see things from Silver that we have not seen before, and we are going to leave it to the big 3 to come up with some fantastic writing. Now, the #1 thing that I want to see is not Daniel versus Silver, not Johnny versus Silver, Mike Barnes. Mike Barnes was done the dirtiest by Silver, in my opinion. Terry Silver made Mike Barnes sign a deal for all the dojos, and that's if he won, right? But he still led him down this path. And he was the one who had Mike Barnes toy with LaRusso in the All Valley tournament in Karate Kid 3. If Mike Barnes just did what he was paid to do, what he was doing in the beginning, which was kicking Daniel's ass in the tournament, dude, it would have been over. But Terry Silver wanted to play some freaking psycho weird game, which is what he is, by win a point, lose a point, win a point, lose a point. We're going to make him feel pain. I don't know why he wouldn't just beat him in the tournament right away and then kick his ass after for like months or whatever. You know, just fly Mike Barnes out like every month and just have him terrorize Daniel. That could be done too. But in the end, they made not only Mike Barnes lose, but they ruined his streak and they ruined his cred. Mike Barnes is the #1 guy that probably has it out for Silver, not to mention now add the fact that Silver burned down Mike's freaking workplace, his whole store, his business. Mike Barnes needs redemption. He needs to fight Silver. I hope we see it. I hope we see Silver again. He's my favorite character. Hope we get to see him. And I want to know what you guys think as well. Cobra Kai Season 6 coming November, Part 2. Can't wait for it. No mercy.